Hello, my name's Micheal Ewing. Unlike most of you, I came to academic research, quite late in life. I was in my early 50s when I started doing research in the IT Sligo, and it was as a result of a strong-held belief about the way in which society was organised against a background of secrecy, I suppose, in terms of environmental decisions that were being made and who had the right to question those decisions and what protection they had under law. So I got involved in research relating to the Aarhus Convention, which provides for those rights of access to information, public participation in decision making on the environment, and access to justice where those rights are denied. So my research was based in IT Sligo, and while I was there I became aware of the existence of the Environmental Science Association of Ireland. I saw this as a really valuable tool because it was a place where academics could talk to each other on a regular basis, but also is a place where people learn how to communicate, and I think scientists communicating is a really important skill that many of them don't possess, or didn't historically possess anyway. I think that's improved a lot. I mentioned already why I became involved in research, and it is all to do with environmental democracy, basically. We are facing huge challenges on the planet as human beings, challenges that we've created ourselves, mostly. And we need to involve everybody in it, and in order to involve everybody, we need to give them the rights to take part in decision making. And those rights are provided for in the Aarhus Convention, but not as yet fully provided for in Ireland or indeed across the rest of Europe. The biggest issues that are facing us were clearly climate change and the huge loss in biodiversity that's ongoing and rapidly accelerating, I would say, because of human activity. And we need to challenge those. We need to challenge them full on and straight away. One could get very pessimistic about this because of the huge forces working against us. If you take, for example, in the area of fossil fuels, the banks, the global banks, have invested something like $1.3 trillion now in fossil fuels in the last 5 years. That would make you very depressed if you just contemplated that for too long. But then you look again and see all the different movements that have sprung up around the planet, particularly with the younger people. I was a young activist once myself, and I can see that they have the same energy and enthusiasm which I try to preserve today. So if I was starting out again into research and starting a research career, how would I advise somebody who's starting out? How would I advise myself if I was starting out again? And I think the advice would be, do something that's important to you and something that's going to make a difference to the rest of the humanity and the rest of the living organisms on this planet, because we don't have a lot of time to deal with these problems. And if you can do something, whatever school area of work you're researching in, you can try and focus on bits of work that will actually make a difference. I think that would be the most important thing you could do. Thank you very much for listening.